Hi, welcome to this packet card effect called the Elusive Rabbit. I'm going to show you a performance and then a tutorial at the end. It uses just a few cards. Now these cards actually belong to the great Raimondo. I don't know why they call him great, because he can't even afford his own rabbits. He has to use a virtual one on a card. There's his resident rabbit living in, where else? A magician's top hat. Now this particular rabbit, among all of the top hats, likes to play hide and seek. He sometimes hides among the top hats like that. So what we'll do is we'll play a little game. See if you can hunt the rabbit. We'll hide him among the cards, and to make it a little bit easier, what we'll do is we'll put one of the top hats down here, so there's less to distract us. Now that leaves us with these blue backed cards here, and if we take a look, we have the rabbit and the hats. Now let's make it a little bit easier. What if we turn over our rabbit and put him face down in there? Now that makes it pretty obvious as to where he is. So let's make it a little bit more difficult. Turn over the cards and let's insert them in there. Now we know that he's in here somewhere, but where? If we turn over, you can see he's not here. Or on the back. He's not here, and he's not here. It appears that our rabbit has gone. Remember the card we put over here? There he is, hopping away. So here's a tutorial for this little packet effect. It's a neat little card trick, and there's a couple of videos you might want to watch, because this is to demonstrate the cards that we made on a previous video where I show you how to make your own Gaff playing cards. And I'll put the link at the top here so you can click on that and go and have a look at that particular video. Now, the cards that are involved are some regular cards with pictures of top hats on. There's also a regular backed card with a picture of a hopping rabbit, and this one is a double facer. You have a top hat one side and a rabbit in a hat on the other side. Now all of the instructions for this particular trick you can download. There will be a link under this video to allow you to download this little booklet that is great, because it not only tells you how this trick works, how you make it up, but if you're not very good at sleight of hand, such as the Elmsley count, then there's also details in the back about how to do this trick without using any sleight of hand whatsoever. Download that, it's free of charge. I've also put a PDF file at the bottom of the video that you can click on, which has all the pictures. So if you're not very good at drawing, then feel free to download those as well. Now this particular trick is the original trick I used to do before I came up with the convict one. If you search through my recent videos, and in fact there will be a link to the video at the end of this one and down below, to a trick called Breakout, which was a packet effect which used a similar handling to this, but it had pictures of a convict and prison bars, etc. But this one's quite cute. It uses these cards, you stack them in this order. There's the rabbit running, there's the three top hats, and you put the double face card on top, and you're ready to begin. If you watch the performance, you'll get an idea of how it runs, but you show the cards. Don't show the fifth one because you'll flash that, so just casually flash the cards like that. Turn them over, there's your resident rabbit. What you do is just do a count from one hand to the other. This is often referred to as a biddle count, of just sliding one card into the left hand, then slide the next face card on top and the next one. So what you're doing is showing a few top hats. Now the last two cards you drop as one. There's two cards there, you drop as one there. You then talk about this rabbit and you pull out the bottom card and you put it out jogged on the face. You pull out another card and put it on top of that so it looks as though it's sticking out. And you talk about this rabbit likes to hide. Drop him on top. So what we'll do is we'll play a game of hide and seek by losing him among the cards. That's what he likes to do. And I've just dropped another card on top. You flip over the pack and you're going to do a double lift to show this card. In fact, I've got two cards there. You turn that over and you put that down. They believe that to be the top hat. You can then perform an Elmsley count to show the 4 cards. Now, as I said in the instruction booklet, there are alternatives if you can't do the Elmsley. So there's some non-slight variations in here. You turn the packet over and you'll say it's pretty obvious where he is because we can see him among the top hats. Now just spread the cards. As you square them up, get a break under the top 2 because this will make the double turnover easy. You say, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's turn him face down. As you turn that card over, immediately spread the cards. By doing that, the spectator sees 3 top hats. This must be the one with the rabbit on. Of course it's not. I slip the card in there to say, let's lose him among these. Well, it's pretty obvious where he's hiding. So put it out and square the cards up and flip the whole packet over and then apparently push this card in among these. What you're actually doing is pushing it to the bottom, but from the front it looks as though you're inserting it into the middle. You can do another Elmsley count. Quick as a flash, he's gone. Now you can turn the cards up because they're all top hats. Now you can just spread them. They've seen the 4 backs, so there's no reason. If you do want to show them the backs, you could do a buckle and turn over each card like that. Or if you're pretty confident, when you've got the cards face down, you've done the Elmsley, you could just pull out the cards. Now this one is a double facer, so as you pull this out, you just slightly tilt it up and it's quicker than the eye can follow. You pull that out. Then these ones you do slower and hesitate, so it gives the illusion that you have shown the backs and the fronts of all 4 cards, and then you reveal the hopping rabbit on here. And that's the card effect of the elusive rabbit. Have fun printing this, making it, practice, carry it around with you. Don't forget to look below the video or click one of these videos up here to look at how you make your own Gaff cards, and also at the other breakout trick, which is very similar to this one, just different pictures. Don't forget, download the instructions, links below. Until next time, practice and enjoy.